Now listen to the rest of the discussion and answer questions 26 to 30.
So, how did you find the presentation, Dr. Hill?
I thought you did a good job. You spoke clearly and accurately, and you connected with your audience. One thing you can improve on is how you use your presentation slideshow up on the screen. You usually had one slide for every part of your talk, and you tended to turn your back to the audience and read all the information to the audience off the slide before turning around. I'd advise that you only have the general points on your slides. No one likes to be just read to when they can read it themselves. Give the starting points on the slides and expand on them yourself whilst looking directly at your audience.
Thanks, that's a good idea.
Now, you've obviously done a lot of research on your presentation, and you gave plenty of quotations from important figures and key statistics.
That's right. It said in the rubric that we should do this.
Quite right. The problem was, though, that you did not cite your sources enough. I could see some citations at the bottom of the images, but there wasn't much.
That's true. I wasn't sure how to address that.
There are a couple of ways you can do this. You can just place all your citations on the last slide of your presentation and leave it on the screen after you draw attention to it. Or you can make a hard copy of your sources and distribute it among your audience. By using either method, you can fulfill all the expectations that we have regarding academic honesty.
That's great. I'll make sure that I do that in future. So, what about my grade, Dr. Hart?
Of course I've graded your presentation, but I don't want to release any grades until everyone in your class has finished their presentations. I'll post the grades on the department notice board when they're all finished, not on the admin office door as I usually do.
When will that be?
The last one is on the morning of the 14th of November. I'll have the grades up by lunchtime on that day.
Thanks, Dr. Hart.
You're welcome, Jane.
That is the end of section 3. You will now have half a minute to check your answers.